Waste disposal is one of the most important industries in the world. Without waste disposal, the massive production industries produce too much and quickly destroy the environment. This is apparent when you consider how improper waste disposal affects the environment. If you want a better understanding of why waste disposal is so important, here's a brief look at the effects of improper waste disposal.
Land pollution.
Land pollution happens whenever waste ends up on the soil or other land that people should process instead. This garbage doesn't just sit there. The contents break down, whether by rotting or time, and seep into the area around it. This means the dirt and all surrounding areas absorb the pollution and become dangerous for people and animals.
Water pollution.
Whenever waste doesn't go into landfills or other disposal areas, usually finds its way into the ocean or other bodies of water. It then breaks down into the ocean, slowly contaminating the water and choking out the life that water hosts. This process raises the toxicity of the water, making fresh water unsafe for human consumption and any body of water toxic for those swimming in the water. Since water travels and is a great solvent, the pollutants don't easily leave the area and can contaminate other water sources.
Climate change.
Climate change, a huge issue that comes from all forms of pollution, is the contribution and impact it has on the global climate. Waste contributes to the gases that thicken the ozone layer. This, in turn, worsens the weather and melt the ice caps, raising the sea level and negatively impacting natural habitats and the homes of billions of people.
Extreme weather.
Extreme weather. Climate change has also caused a gradual increase in the frequency of extreme weather and natural disasters. Due to the change in climate, there has been a noticeable increase in disasters like tornadoes and floods. Even the presence of hurricanes has become more prevalent because of climate change.
Diseases.
Unprocessed waste is a huge breeding ground for major diseases. All kinds of diseases can use places like landfills. Even contaminated waters can host all manners of horrible diseases. These diseases can affect animals, plants, and people alike. Improperly processed waste is horrible for the health of all living things.
Between all the diseases and climate change that improperly processed waste creates, it's easy to see how this impacts every person. The worsening of the environment stems partially from the mistreatment of waste, and ending any practices that contribute to extra waste can help save many lives and keep the world's environment in a healthy place. For many people, the reduction of waste and commitment to handling waste properly is a daunting task. Some even feel that it's too late and there is no point. However, every change people make by properly disposing of waste can save lives and suffering in the future, even if it's only a few people. Additionally, it increases the chance of something major changing and fixing the issue overall. So always be sure you're assisting the proper waste management and not speeding the environment towards a dangerous end.
What is waste management?
In simplest terms, waste management is the collection, transportation, and disposal of garbage and other waste products. Every year, landfills in the United States are filled with 139.6 million tons of waste. The most significant type of waste that ends up in landfills is food. Aside from economic losses, food waste is also a producer of greenhouse gases. The second largest type of waste that is found in landfill is plastic. Plastic waste contributes greatly to climate change and poses a critical threat to pollution, biodiversity, and human health. While some types of plastic waste can't be recycled, such as single-use plastic bags and straws, most metals can actually be recycled or reused.
The 3 R's in waste management.
The 3 R's in waste management. As sensible dwellers of the earth, we are responsible for managing our waste sustainably and protecting the environment. We can do this by following the 3 R's of waste management. The 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. These three are the best way to make a positive impact on our environment. It's important to put this into practice as landfill space is quickly running out. The plastic pollution in our oceans are increasing and our environment is deteriorating at a faster pace.
Reduce. The first R of waste hierarchy. First R in the waste hierarchy is reduce. The crucial thing in the waste management procedure is to maintain a perfect balance in consumption and recycle and reuse. If the consumption is less, the rate of recycling or reuse will also be less. Reducing waste is the most important thing we can do. By reducing waste, we avoid the unnecessary use of resources such as materials, energy, and water. It means there is less waste managed.
Say no to bottled water.
Use reusable hats and clothes for cleaning.
Rethink food storage.
Avoid paper cups.
Go strawless.
Reuse. The second R of waste hierarchy. If you have a bag full of things that are not in use, then you can find out a way to reuse these thrown away things. The reuse of old stuff can reduce waste and does not affect the waste hierarchy. If you do not have any use of any of these thrown away items, then you can also donate it to someone who needs it. The primary purpose of reusing all things is to minimize the amount of waste. Either you do it on your own through modification or you donate it to someone needed. Your thrown away item can be someone else take home.
Why do we need 3 R's? The effect of waste on our environment is cause and effect chain that occurs intertwiningly, leading to environmental degradation. To understand why the 3 R's practice helps, you need to know how to manage our waste.
Have you ever wondered how we handle our disposal trashes?
In case you don't know, they all go to the landfills. Every landfill can only hold a certain amount of trash, which means we need to burn the garbage continuously to make more room.
However, the more we burn, the more carbon dioxide and methane will emit to the air, causing harm to the ecosystem. Landfills are significantly responsible for climate change because of their dangerous gases.
The 3 R's practice focuses on reducing the amount of waste produced that goes to landfills.
However, it's our habit that create more and more burden of these dumping grounds every day.
Practicing 3 R's is more simple than you think. In most situations, it's about choosing between one's self-interest and environmental wellness.